Yes, this is your boy Brainpower. I have the honor of interviewing Israel Vibration, two of its original members, Skeleton and Wiss. We're at the Melkweg in Amsterdam City, so let's check it out, man. What's up, WorldAReggae? This is your boy MC Brainpower from Amsterdam, representing Amsterdam City to the world. As many of you may or may not know, I'm a reggae enthusiast and a music lover, a reggae music lover. I respect reggae music, respect Jamaican musical culture, because as a hip-hop artist, I believe that reggae is the father of hip-hop music. Kool Herc started it, he was Jamaican. But let me not go further into that, because I'm right here with a legendary group, the Israel Vibration. A lot of respect. This is Skeleton and Wiss, right?
Yeah.
In the place to be. And we're going to do this interview, me speaking from my own experience and as a reggae music lover. So I'm very honored to be in your dressing room right now. We're going to talk about some things. Originally, a lot of people may not know that you were called Israel Vibration, Israel Vibrates. Is that correct?
No.
Explain. It's on a lot of sites on internet say that.
We I try to find a name, right? And the next guy say, I must say Israel Vibration. I said Israel Vibration. The next guy said Israel Vibrate. So I said leave that Israel Vibration. But it was called, it was called at one time, but it wasn't that name. It was Israel Vibration at the stand. But the other guy was called Israel Vibrate. It was Israel Vibration. I see everyone now.
All right. And can you tell the people some things about how did you guys link up? Like, where did the name Skeleton and Wiss come from, and how did you guys start out with reggae music?
Well, just want to know, like, you know, from in the early days when the outbreak of the poliomyelitis, you know. Well, there was an institution in Kingston, Jamaica, and the WorldAReggae. That's where the kids them who had that polio situation would be, that institution for like rehabilitation, no? So growing up there was like a home away from home, you know? So we have schools and we have like a wide selection of like musical instruments and that. Whether we could have played instrument or whatever, we never, but we had access to all those things, you know? Well, it was not what we planned. We never planned this, you know? We never planned it, said then we're gonna do this. It just happened, you know? You know, see? But at the same time, there was a band called the Hot Liquors within the institution and the WorldAReggae. Well, Skelly was a part of the band at the time, you know, and from there, we realized that the kids, they had like ability to do a lot of different things, not only music, but they could do a lot of different things, you know. Well, when it comes to Israel Vibration now, like I said, it was not very planned, say we're gonna do this beat here, we're gonna do this, it just happened where we just sing one day, we just sing and we just listen to all different kind of songs, you know, like foreign songs, local songs, but most of all, we used to enjoy listening to like harmony groups, you know, and from this then we usually join in like we just sang a song playing, we would sing along, and at the same time we realized that then a lot of kids could sing also. So there was also a choir within the institution also. There was a choir, you know. I was not part of the choir. Like I said, it was not we planned. We never planned nothing. It just happened. Say, well, go along vibration come to cut it start. You know, we're there again. You know.
Remember You're never gonna hurt me again, no. Never gonna hurt me again. You're never gonna hurt and tell your friend, oh no, no, no. You're never gonna hurt me again, no, 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 no. In this world, broken and still, and give me your my soul to keep. Oh, you got the rubber, oh, you got the deal, oh, you got the lion, trying to beat it. Well,
You have a very classic style of harmonies, you know, like, and a strong personality. Like, what is your early musical influence? Because you know, you're really one of the classic groups that have that strong.
Like I said, I listen to a lot of songs, like from childhood days coming up. Well, speaking from my experience then, right? Well, my mom comes from the country. We born in the country in Jamaica, right? And during them time, you know, I have a lot of brothers and cousins, you know, and we could stay inside the yard and hear those big sound system playing from way across the other side of the street. And then I would watch my brothers, them dance into ska music and having contests and things like that. And like I said, the harmony groups was like the sound that really catch my ears, you know, the melody and everything was good like that, you know. So like I said, Jamaica is a place where parties like music is everywhere. Music is a part of Jamaica culture. It's all a part of Jamaica culture. So we go for the wide selection of music, like I said, foreign music, local music, and we listen to all kind of songs. So basically, what for inspiration come from us. But like I said, then the arm of the groups, you know, Realize, Desmond Decker, Paragons, Diana Ross, and the Super, you know, whole part thing, you know. So it's like they just link in, you know. It's an in-band thing in a way. You just come, you know? Yeah.
But still, I mean, like the way that you guys make music and the way you harmonize, like, you know, you don't have a lot of groups that do it in that strong personal style, like the Abyssinians, the Congos, maybe, like you guys. It's very rare that you guys are still around, you know? It's very special, you know?
Well, like I say, it's not our plan, it's our planet, you know what I mean? Alright, if we really check out his vibration consists of like three lead vocal linked within one force. And we use a rotate the mic, like harmony each other, you know.
Right.
It just come natural, just that's not
best thing,
you know.
And so the first single was financed by the 12 tribes of Israel. And can you tell the people something about how this connection started out? And then
What do you mean by that?
What we wanted to know is like.
No. What we were asking.
Yeah.
No, people think it was WorldAReggae with the person, right? But it was really by intention.
Oh.
We did two songs for the website. And it was WorldAReggae and by intention. But at the time, WorldAReggae was released. But no, by intention, in this time, after 30 years, by intention was released. So by intention was the first single. But then the first single in the studio was WorldAReggae.
Right. Gotcha. And then you guys went on to having this license. I think it was EMI, or you went abroad and went international. How was that whole move to go from local to international? You know, it was a big thing.
Tamakwan was the producer at that time. Tamakwan had contact with EMI. So Tamakwan was in. Well, after we were with 12 Tribe, we did 2 singles, right? But 12 Tribe couldn't finance it anymore. So then introduced it to Tamakwan, which was top ranking at that time. Top ranking did Simpson and then country Tamakwan knew EMI, introduced to EMI, and EMI did a good job with it, and it spread internationally. That's how really gets to do it.
took us away, so far away, so far away, so far away, with guns and ships and deadly winds, so far away, so far away, so far away, far, 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 far.
I know more we won't take it no more, no more. And took us away, so far away, so far away, so far away. Destruction is terrible, so far away, so far away.
Also, I wanted to know, because again, like to me as a music fan, you have that strong sense of personality in all the records. You know, it's really authentic and it's really different from everything else. Then you guys moved to the U.S. early '80s, right?
Right.
You really moved there, like literally started to live there. But you had a difficult time. I mean, it was kind of like it was difficult to keep on going as far as the music industry was concerned. So can you tell people how that was at times? 'Cause you making the music that you make, and you guys been around for a long time, but then still in the U.S. it was kind of tough.
It depends on what I mean tough, because when we went there with the intention to bring the group forward. But another guy there on the side there, you see it? I'm a 5-year, never been over. You see it? So again, we introduced to Russell with the car and family and straight down my life. You see? So I wouldn't say it was hard in the business, just say the unity wasn't there.
Right.
You see it?
Okay.
I'm a 5 year, we'll sit down and you see
Right.
it? That's that.
No, it's just something that you guys are very experienced, you know, and it's important to share with the young people that you can share like your experience as far as making such great music and making albums and singles, and then you move in trying to take things forward. But then, even though you work so hard and you have all the ingredients, it might still not be easy to get it heard worldwide. That's really something that young people need to know, so that they don't underestimate what it is, what it takes to be a musician, a lifelong musician. You know, I can learn from you guys, like, and then I can pass it on as well. You know, I appreciate that. So you have a lot of influence by telling people how it really is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to know.
So when the producers and promoters in the time, they are more catering to the younger crowd. So they don't care what kind of roots and culture they are singing. They never promote it. That it should be promoted. They don't promote the dance or the hip hop or the young music. So the message what they really broadcast and not broadcast that. That's why roots and culture kind of struggle.
Right.
That's why.
Right. So yeah, I got 2 questions left. There's something I want to know. Determination. That word, it seems a word that's synonymous with Israel vibration, and it rhymes. Determination, Israel vibration. Both a long career, and you guys overcame a lot of obstacles. Like, we don't even need to get into that, but it's like, and you guys are still out here rocking Amsterdam right now, touring the world. I brought this album that I've been listening to my whole life, and they're going to sign it in a second. They don't know yet, but they will. And they're still around nowadays. I mean, nowadays artists, they come and they go. Like, how this determination? Share with the people. Like, what keeps you going, man? Like,
well, I mean, the music obviously is for the people, you know. This is for the people. This is about the people. We sing music, we have meaning, and there's a lot of times where we sing somewhere relative meaning to the whole entire globe, you know. That's what music is about. With the music, within the music, you find the situation where the people experience each day, you know, things that them go through, the hardship, everything. You find that in music. So,
although our roots and cultures, we are saying still, we are saying, we have a message that although we live from Jamaica, live in America, we can still write a song where it can reach people all over the world. Because like I said, otherwise separation. Instead of being said to see separation, you can write for separation. That other people can relate to it.
we look at the music like food, like medicine.
right.
Because music is medicine. You see, for every situation, there's a music where you can match it. You know, of course you can feel down, and you can find a music that can make them feel up. You know,
True.
and you can still play it. You can play another music because you go to something violent. But what the most important to know is what is it you want. Really listen to music, you know. Because like the music is food and medicine, you know. Yeah, so that's how we like to present it. So that's why that's why there's determination coming up that when we check it out, the music is not for us, it's for everyone, you know. So you have to present it good.
Last question. I always love artists that are around for a long time and then they still release albums. And sometimes like the mainstream media maybe can lose track or whatever. But you guys keep dropping records. You dropped Stamina in 2007 and then the Reggae Nights in 2010.
Well, remember what I said before, the Reggae Nights was nominated to the Grammy last year still, but we never get the song.
Wow. Yeah, so Grammy nomination in 2010.
Yeah.
So
2012.
2012. Oh, wow. Wow. So I'm not saying it's with you guys, it's like that, but it's like me personally, I always love to listen to all the records that a group makes. So tell the people about Stamina and Reggae Nights. What are those albums about, and you know, what is the essence of Israel Vibration in 2012?
I can read that book, man. You read a big book about faith, you know. And see, and the book is about, it tells you, it's our step when I read the Bible. The Bible tells you about everything on planet Earth. Everything is telling you about good things, about bad things, you know. Same with the music, you know. So when you listen to the music, right, just like I said, right, for every condition, there's a music where you can find to match it, right? So when you start the song them related to different things what people experience, you know. They have experience, right? I can read the newspaper and say an experience from what the news tell me. I can listen to the radio, right? I can walk down the street and drive to the avenue and see different things. Just naturally, you can just, in your own time, just make sound and you see things here, you see whole patterns right here. Well, that's where part it's right there, so. Yeah, so I would say the music is like a transport, a vehicle, it transcends all boundaries, you know. And like I said, within the music you find different things where you can, you know, connect to. You can connect, you know, you can feel down and connect and feel up, you know. Yeah.
So it's a very strong, positive vibration and food for the mind and the heart.
Yeah, man. You know, see it, yeah. Word, song, you know. Yeah, man. Just give the words, you know. And the words for everyone, you know. You're not the one for us to keep with the whole entire globe, you know.
And the more you give, the more you get.
Yeah, that's what I want, you know.
Well, it's beautiful. It's coming from two legendary reggae artists, Israel Vibration, Skeleton, and Wiss. Thanks a lot for your time, gentlemen. Bless you, and all the best. And you got to sign my album once the camera stops.
Yeah.
So don't leave. Respect. Yes, that concludes the interview and the meeting that I had with Israel Vibration. Thank you for checking this out. Check WorldAReggae.com. This is Brainpower. Peace.